Cow's Mountain, man.
Cow's Mountain, and it was a good run. I mean, a good walk up here. A good elevation that we definitely needed from coming from the Carolinas.
Show me the view.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You got a lot of people over here, man, enjoying their time. And it's a Saturday morning, so you know everybody's getting to work early on. Yep, I'm gonna do a whole rotation.
What time is it? 6-round sparring yesterday.
Oh yeah, they got a good 6 round.
It's not even top of the afternoon.
It's 11.
It's 11.
At 11.
Some good eats earlier, but I wanted to ask some questions about the previous fight that just happened.
Yes.
How were you both feeling for this upcoming fight? I mean, this being your pro debut, and this being your third fight. How were you both feeling? I'm gonna start off with you.
Definitely nerve-wracking to be at New York.
Okay.
That was a big spot to be at, especially with fighting with somebody, one of the top fighters.
Right.
New thing, new experience. We live and we learn from it.
I think for me it was good. It was a great experience. Pro debut at MSG. Blessed to be in that such an iconic arena. It was a great opponent. 2-0, 1 knockout. So I had to come in there and be smart and be disciplined and make sure not slip up, because he was waiting for me to slip up. He was trying to take me out. So
yeah, that's right.
It was a great match, and I was blessed to be part of share the ring with Brandan.
I mean, it was a great opportunity. Even me just going there, telling them, this is Madison Square Garden. You had a lot of, again, iconic people meet up in this one spot for hundreds of people, to go and watch and support. Thousands. And
millions watching around the world.
Oh yeah, and plus that too, what I mean? It was such a vibe, just New York. How crazy and chaotic out there, there's a lot of love that was being poured to both of you fighters, and then the other fighters, a lot of talent that was there and all that. And were you confident with the amateur experience and going into the Olympics that you could handle in this professional field?
Yeah, I had a good, my last tournament was the Golden Gloves. It was last year. I won the National Golden Gloves, so that was, towards the end of 2024. So I had a fight since then. So I had a good amount of time to make the adjustment to the pro game. So I was, working on different things. Staying more tight. Working with Ayala's gloves on, and so I just, obviously as I go fight per fight, I'm gonna get more and more adjusted and more, better and sharper, and more, a better overall fighter in the pros. But I feel, just a matter of time. It'll all come together.
For sure. And in the same with you having about, I wouldn't say it was like over 100 amateur fights, a whole, but you had enough to experience and everything like that. So, how was the amateurs and going to the pros? Did you feel confident enough?
Definitely. It's been about 2 years since I was an amateur, but that difference with getting with somebody that knows how to actually. I was expecting Ballo to be that Olympic style, but he switched it up. So it was definitely something new to come up from and to feel in the ring. It's this was not no normal fighter. I was hoping he was gonna fight like how he usually does, but no, he switched it up.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
That was the thing I was also working on too. Everyone would think I'll come out and play, the game that I always play, the touching and moving. But this time,
this time
I was stood in there, staying in the ground. I was still using my footwork, to hit and not get hit. But he took my best shot, hit my straight. He ate that strong shot. It was a strong shot, and as we learn, he's gonna learn to not, be there, and I'm gonna learn to not right away jump on him,
Right.
So we're all learning as we go.
I mean, yeah, a lot of people had assumptions how the fight's gonna go. People saying, the amateur style is about points.
He's gonna get knocked out.
Like somebody's gonna get knocked out. Does he have the power? So I mean, you proved a point. You know what I mean? And I'm sure, people, you being the underdog, people thought, man, he's gonna get knocked down and everything like that. But you both proved to the world,
Yeah, had a lot of people telling me, "You don't take this fight. He's one of the top fighters. You're gonna get hurt." But I had to take that risk,
Yeah, just to
take
that risk.
That's what life's about. Life's about not only about taking risks, but making yourself better, not only in boxing but in life. You know, being a greater human being.
That's right.
You know, so we could have fought and we could have, you know, hated each other, and you know, but that's not what life's about. Life's about, you know, becoming a better person inside the ring and outside the ring. So that's why we're here. You know, we worked together yesterday, sparring 6 rounds, and he came down to San Diego, and we're just, you know, having a good time, enjoying life. You know, it's not only about, you know, boxing. It's about, you know, being a good human being.
Being a good human
Y'all
being.
both did a technical fight. I think that did perfect.
And just
Both of y'all did good.
and just going back to like what you said, yeah, like in the boxing realm, there's a lot of like ego, and it could, you know, it could help you get to a certain point, but in the end of the day, it's about what can you do outside of the ring,
Definitely.
and how human, you know, you can be. And, you know, just both of you guys showing love, coming down the hotel, speaking to your father and everything like that.
I mean,
Everything
definitely,
started
like
to flow.
in the ring, you gotta be, you know, ruthless. You gotta
For
be,
sure.
you know, there's no heart in the ring.
Mhm.
Brandon knows that. You know,
Yep.
it's a dog-eat-dog world, so you gotta, you know, you gotta be sharp, and you gotta be in there to kill.
Mhm.
But you know, when it comes down to being outside the ring, you know, you gotta be a nice human being. That's the way I look at it. That's the way I try to be.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. And he say in that as well.
Yeah, but he said it all.
He said it all.
You gotta, it's what you do in the ring. You gotta be a different person when you come out. You can't hold on to that. Whatever happens in the ring, you leave it in the ring. You can't bring that
May the
outside.
best man win.
Exactly. That's the same mindset that even I myself, you know, carry and everything like that. It's you know, you signed up for it. You know what I mean? This is people think everything should be black and white, but no, like there's more to it. You know.
Definitely.
But yeah, you got to be a beast in that ring, no matter what.
I think it was a great night, man. July 26th. Definitely something that I'm gonna remember the rest of my life, and it was the beginning of my career.
Yeah.
You know, my first fight. Definitely blessed, you know, to be in there with Brandan. You know, 2-0, 1 knockout, and you know, I feel I gained a lot of experience from it. I'm sure you gained a lot of experience from it, and you know, only God knows what's next for us. And you know, sky's the limit, and you'll be seeing us on television near you.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.